Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Simone if you're new here. Today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I achieved this eye look using my Mecca Max shadow zoom sticks. So I have 4 of them. I have used all 4 on this particular eye look today. I do one eye like this and one eye differently using just these 3 to give you a different idea of what you can do with it and what the different colors look like. So if you guys want to see how I used these Mecca Maxima shadow zoom sticks, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how I use these products, what you can do with them. They have a great staying power. So yeah, so let's just get into it. So before we start, I'll just let you know I'm wearing literally just foundation and brows. So if my brows look a little crazy, sus, my bad. I have prepped my eyes using my Matte Cosmetics Prep and Prime and just a tiny bit of powder over the top. What I want to show you guys to start with is how you can use these as a liner. So this one here is the shade Espresso. This works really well as, see how they've got like a little bit of a point on them? This is sort of how they come. I haven't used this one much. And all I've done to get a point again is all I do is I grab a, I use these antibacterial wipes on them and I just literally like pinch my fingers as tight as I can and then just twirl it, and that gives it a nice point again because the point does disappear quite quickly. But you can use these as a liner. So I'm gonna go ahead and line this eye for you. So they are quite a dark, like really, really dark. And if you do want to smudge these out, you do have to work really quite quickly with them because they do dry down so easily. So I like to use these as a liner and then just smudge that out. This can be done before or after using eyeshadows. But once you have these on, literally, they don't go anywhere. And then I also like to use this shade Rust. Let me zoom you guys in. I feel like you might be a bit far away. Okay, so I like to use these on my waterline as well. So just because of the fact that these have amazing staying power, they're so good in the waterline. They don't budge, really, really easy to pop on. And then I like to use this one in my inner corner as an inner corner highlight. Again, because it has a nice point, it's super easy to get right in there. They don't budge. I have used it as a lip highlight as well. It looks really pretty before you put your lipstick on, and then you just tap that down and they don't budge. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to do it in an eye look. So we're just gonna go in with my Morphe, always 456, and I'm going to put a little bit of base shadow down. I will also put an insert on the screen of all of the different shades. They have quite a few and I really want a lot more, but I'm attempting not to buy new products because I'm not working at the moment, but you know, sometimes it gets the better of you. I'm actually just gonna build this eye up and do quite a dark outer eye. And then I'll do something with the Mecca sticks. So hold tight. Okay, so now that I've built up just a dark shadow for you guys, I'm going to show you how you can use these products in different ways. So I'm going to use this really tiny little tip brush. I'm going to actually pop that straight on to my shadow zoom stick. And I'm just going to use this to run it in my lower lash line. Just poke myself in the eye. I have the most sensitive under eyes in the world for someone who wears makeup a lot. If you ever try and put makeup on me as another makeup artist, I'm literally the worst client. As soon as you say the words look up, I start tearing up straight away. This is another reason why these products are so amazing, and I wish they would come out with a black, because they're waterproof, they're smudge proof, they are cry proof, shower proof, swim proof. They literally don't budge, so they're so good for using right up in the waterlines, because they just don't go anywhere. So you can use this on any type of brush. I also have done in the past is popped it on like a little palette and sprayed a bit of the MAC Fix Plus in it, just to like water it down a little bit as well. You could also use these products with a bit of Duraline as well, if you wanted to like scrape them out and pop them on a little palette. You can liquid them up with Duraline as well. I might show you guys that at the end of this video too. So I've just gone ahead and like popped that in my lower lash line and right up nice and close to my waterline here. I've just smudged a little bit in on the top there, and I'm going to use this to do my top waterline. So hard to do this on camera, sorry. So I've just gone ahead and done my top waterline as well. These are perfectly safe to use on the waterlines. I have done it for many months and I find it works so well. Now, we're going to experiment with this one. Now, to be honest, I have never really used this one other than just a liner, so we're going to experiment together today. So I've just wiped it down into a nice little point again. And we're going to pop this straight on, and I'm just going to do it on the outer half. So I'm just going to pat that on, and then I'm just going to use my finger to quickly blend out that edge. So you just have to remember that the drying time with these is very, very quick. And another tip that I learned as well, when you're not using them, always wind them down. So when you get to the point where you have actually used enough, I always wind it down, otherwise they do tend to dry out. I had this one and I left it up for a while. And I was spraying it with isopropyl alcohol to sanitize between clients, and it was getting cracked. So I went to Mecca and asked them like what they do to sanitize them, and they just said that they sanitize a tissue or like use an antibacterial wipe like I do, and they put the alcohol on the actual wipe and then they wipe it onto the product instead of spraying the product directly. So that tends to work a lot better as well. Okay, sorry, back to this. So we are tapping that on. You can build up the color with these too, which is really good. And because it's a pen, it makes it so easy. I'm just gonna quickly use a brush and blend out that edge. But it makes it so easy to do like a little bit of a, you know, like soft cut crease with them. I just can't get enough of these products, and I want them in every shade, and I will get them in every shade. I promise you. So doesn't that just look great? And it's just so easy to do. Literally, you just roll it on. And then if you want a bit more highlight, you can use, what did I say it was called? Rose Pearl? Rose Pearl. And we can just bring that up a little bit. Grab that little brush that I was using and just pat over the top to make sure those are nice and blended. And you can just highlight a little bit more. And then I've decided that I actually prefer it with a little bit less highlight. So I'm just gonna go back in with my little zoom stick. And pop my green back over the top. Okay, so I'm gonna do the other eye now, and the other eye, I'm gonna show you a different look. So with this eye, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use rust. I'm gonna do same sort of shape, but I'm gonna use rust instead. So, and I do wanna keep like a little blending brush on hand so I can blend it if I need. I have used rust before quite a lot, just doing like a smoky eye, and I really quite like how you can just blend it out softly, so it works perfectly to do like a little smoky eye with it. But you just know that this is just not going to budge, so you don't have to worry. You know, if you live in a more humid climate and you get a bit more of a sweaty eyelid going on, these are literally not going to budge at all. They are there. You just want to remember that you want a fairly dense brush to blend these out because they are quite stubborn and they do dry down very quickly. And now I'm just going to pop a little bit of this on my brush as well, and I'm just going to bring that under the eye. Now, just to soften that edge, I am just gonna go in with a shadow. So I'm just gonna go in with a like medium warm tone brown, and I'm just gonna soften that edge. Very, very, very light hand. See, that edge is beautifully softened. Now we're gonna go in with Rose Pearl, and we're just gonna pop this shade over the front section of the eye. And I'm just patting those two together. And then we have an easy, soft bridal look. I'm just using this brush that I had that extra color on. I didn't add any extra color. I'm just using whatever was left on the brush to blend down the line. And there you have a super simple bridal look. Took a whole of like 3 seconds to do. Just put the lids on the wrong one. That was silly of me, wasn't it? And then if you want to deepen the lash line, you can go in using your little brush. You can even use an angle brush, but I'm just going to use this little round one today. And we're just going to rub that into the lash line. Actually, I might show you how this works. My friend Amelia got me this little palette yesterday, so I might show you guys how this works. I'm just going to scrape off a little bit of product and pop it straight onto my palette. And then I have my Duraline, which is almost out. I just want to put one little drop on there, and then I will end up using this eyebrow brush that I was talking about before. So we just want to, I don't know if we're in shot, mix the two together. And that just makes a really nice like line. And then we're gonna do eyeliner with it. I personally have a very hard time doing my own eyeliner. One, because I don't like wearing it. I just think it closes my eyes in too much. So I never wear it on myself. Therefore I haven't practiced. But on clients, I basically don't do an eye look without it. I find eyeliner very easy to do on my clients, but not so easy on myself. I've been a makeup artist for like 3 years. It's my one downfall. See, I've got it everywhere. Now, to get this off, you will need to use a oily makeup remover. One that's like got the oils mixed in with it. So I'm just adding a little bit extra of rust in the outer corner because I want the rust shade to be more of the focus than that deeper espresso liner shade. I'm gonna have to fix my concealer up there because I have such like darkness under my eyes. And then if you want to cover up a little bit more of the liner like I do, just go straight back in. That's literally how easy it is to use these zoom sticks. I completely love them so much, and I highly, highly, highly recommend them. I might just swatch all of the shades that I've got. So these are all of the shades that I have. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing how I use these products. I'm just gonna take one eye off and go back to having two eyes the same. So just bear with me a minute. Okay guys, so we're back. I decided to go with this eye look. I like the green quite a lot. It's something that I normally wouldn't wear, so I'm experimenting with it. I am actually just gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face with it. So I really quite like this look a lot. It's not something that I would normally do. I hope you enjoyed having a bit of a play. I hadn't used this one before except for like doing a little bit of a liner with it, and I highly, highly, highly recommend them for you. I'll also let you guys know down the line in a future video how they went. I'm gonna be decantering them, not into the View Set, but I have like a smaller one. That's from Artist Kit Company. I'll pop a picture on the screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And I'll let you guys know what I think of those and how they work. I will be using them with Duraline when I do put them in those products, just to make it a bit easier for me to use on my clients. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing that. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. It does really help with the YouTube algorithm, as I am such a new channel. I really would appreciate all of the support. Don't forget to subscribe. I post new videos every Tuesday and occasionally on a Friday, depending on my non-existent life schedule, because we're in lockdown. But it also makes it really hard to stay motivated. So sometimes I will have 2 videos a week. I am trying really, really hard to stay a bit more motivated. Now that I've got myself a desk, I'm really finding it a lot easier to organize myself. And I have been using a website called monday.com that I actually saw Catherine Manning using it in her YouTube channel. So I jumped on and I had a look and I absolutely love it. If you guys want to stay more organized, I highly recommend that you guys check that out. Mine's still on a free trial. I haven't purchased it yet, but I will be doing that next week because I still have like 10 days or something left of my free trial. Whoops. This is Barnaby, by the way. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my video, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.